Okay, I see I have you in for an 11 a.m. and you're going to be doing makeup, a manicure, and a hair trim. Is that correct? Great. And did you need to add any more services today? Do you want to do a pedicure or anything? Okay, great. So you are going to be with me. My name is Mish. I am a student here at the 𝐂𝐻 Cosmetology School. It's so nice to meet you. I'm so honored to be doing multiple services with you today. And have you ever had services done by a cosmetology student before? Okay, well, you're in for a treat. We do run typically a little bit longer than your average hair, manicure, and makeup appointments because we are encouraged to take our time to make sure that we're following all of the protocols and safety steps to ensure that you have a really positive experience here. Great. Okay, so I do have a quick questionnaire. I'd like to just get to know you a little bit better, your skin type, some of your hair goals for today. This way I can better tailor the treatment for you. Yeah, it'll only take a couple of moments. Can I get you a beverage in the meantime? Would you like ice water? I have coffees or tea. You're okay for now? Okay, so let's get right into the questionnaire. This is going to be a really fun, lengthy treatment, so just sit back and relax. Today is all about you. Absolutely, my pleasure. I'm so excited. Alright, let's get started. I'm gonna go grab my clipboard. I'm gonna go grab myself a water. I'll grab you one just in case you change your mind, okay? You got it. Okay, so first and foremost, how did you hear about our school and the services we provide? Oh, I love Facebook. I feel like I have found so many good restaurant recommendations. And my sister is gluten-free, so I always go on the gluten-free groups for her. And do you have any known allergies or intolerances that I should know about? Great. Any skin sensitivities or medical issues? Vitiligo, dermatitis, psoriasis, a little melasma on your upper lip. Okay. Absolutely, I can definitely show you how to cover that up if you want to. Yep. What kind of makeup do you typically wear, and do you typically wear makeup daily? Okay. So daily eye looks as well. Are you comfortable wearing lashes? Alright, so you want to narrow it down to 2. So what do we got? The China Glaze, Hang Ten Toes, very cute, super summery. And this is the Sephora by OPI Diva in Training. Both are really pretty. I mean, I think you can get away with either one. Personally, I absolutely love the Hang Ten Toes. You're going away next week. This could be a winner. Alright, let's put that over there. Alright, and I see we got some blues and purples. Okay, so we have the Trust Fund Beauty and Staycation. This is a very pretty blue. It's actually, I believe, a vegan polish that we carry here. And then we have the Nicole by OPI and Back to Reality TV, which is like that really nice periwinkle blue purple. That's very pretty. But this is definitely my favorite, the 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐥 in the color Feeling Fiendish. And the formula is really, really nice on these. So personally, my pick would probably be the 𝐂𝐻𝐶𝐚𝐧𝐾 and the China Glaze. Alright, so let's put these to a side and then we can move on with the hair and we'll come back to the colors later, okay? Yeah. Yeah, you can just sit down and, like I said, make yourself feel comfortable. Perfect. Alright, so I'd like to brush through the hair a little bit and just maybe take a look at the scalp. I'm going to put some gloves on and then I can go in and choose the appropriate treatments for the hair. How does that sound? Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to raise your stool a tiny bit, okay? Go. Well, the good news is your hair definitely feels really soft. I don't feel like the actual hair follicles are too damaged from dyeing or anything like that. It really might just be the scalp that needs the attention the most. Your ends are definitely due in for a trim. So I can see that you're experiencing a little dryness there. Okay, let me put those gloves on and just have a better peek at the scalp, okay? I have a few different tools that I'm going to go in with. How does that feel? Okay. Yeah, I definitely see where the dryness is, right in that scalp area. just going to wet the hair first. This way I can start the shampoo process, okay? Okay, I'm just going to take off the gloves now that we have the hair completely saturated, and I think I'd like to go in with our 𝐂𝐻𝐿𝐴 signature shampoo. This is going to help really just restore the shine and make the hair feel really glossy and silky, yet clean any dirt and debris that's kind of built up throughout the hair, okay? Yeah. Just really getting the scalp and letting the shampoo work its way down as we rinse it out. We don't have to go too crazy with shampooing the ends. Just going to get the nape of the neck a little bit, just back here. You could just rest your head back a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna wash that out and then we can apply the deep conditioning treatment, okay? Alright, I'm going to have Miss Jones come in and just take a look at your hair, and we're going to decide together a deep conditioning treatment that we can use tonight to best suit your hair to get the best results possible and just add a little bit more life to the ends that I know that you're concerned about. Okay. Hi, how are you? Alright, I'm just gonna take a look and see Misha's work. So far, it looks like she's been choosing the right products. So, what you have in mind, dear? Okay, yeah, I agree. I think that her ends definitely, you don't want to take too much off, right? Okay, so yeah, I definitely agree. I think that the Shea Moisture would be the best option for her. Yeah. Just because if she doesn't want to take a lot off, it's gonna really seal it up. And if she like to blow dry your hair a lot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and we'll sit for about 20 minutes, okay? Perfect. Okay, so Mrs. Jones agrees that we're gonna move forward with the Hydrate and Repair Protein Power Treatment. This is going to really help. And I do see you have a very slight wave, so it'll just kind of enhance anything you already do have. Alright, great. soak through, okay? Alright, I'm just going to pop this in a low bun, and I'm going to put this in a shower cap this way. Like I said, it can just sit and the treatment can really just soak in, okay? I'm just going to massage that in with the cap on, and then we'll let that sit for about 15 minutes, and I'll rinse it out and we can begin trimming the hair, okay? Okay, so just let that sit, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes, okay? Would you like that water now? You're okay? Alright, perfect. Okay. Your hair came out really nice, and I can definitely see the wave at the end a little bit more since doing the treatment. I'm just going to give it a quick brush, and then we can start with the trim. How does that sound? Okay. Have you thought about using curly hair products to further enhance your natural texture? Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. The next time you come in, we can definitely work on that if you'd like. Sure. Okay. I am going to apply a little bit of serum before I trim it, just so that can soak into the hair before I blow dry it, okay? I'm going to be using the Kerastase hair oil. This is just going to help protect the hair, and it smells so good. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Yeah, it just gives the most gorgeous, lustrous shine to the hair. Okay. I'm going to part the hair in 2 sections. you have a little red in your hair at some point? Yeah, I see a little bit of red there. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab this over here and trim away the excess. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think after graduation, I'm gonna be renting a chair at a local salon. Yeah, I'm about 2 towns over, so I'll probably be there for a little bit. Okay, I just want to gather the pieces right here and make sure the ends line up. Just going to give that a quick trim. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Alright, so we're ready to blow dry. Would you like a full blow dry or do you want a rough dry? I know you don't have an event tonight, but it's up to you. Just a rough dry? Okay, you got it. Alright, so how do you like the haircut? Oh good, I'm glad you found it relaxing. Also, like I mentioned, I want you to go home with this oil treatment. You can apply this to the scalp every single night, but if you don't want to wash your hair every single day, I would recommend doing this on wash days. You can also leave it on during the daytime while you clean the house or run errands. Then you can wash it out as needed, okay? Perfect. Alright, Miss Jones, could you just check? Yeah, I'm all done with the haircut. Okay. Okay, perfect. Everything is looking very good. Lines are very straight. Are you happy? Do you need me to trim anything up? It looks like Mish did a very good job. Everything is looking stellar. Not too much length off. That's exactly what you wanted, right? Good. Okay, no. A plus, you're on to the next round. Enjoy the makeup. Okay, great. I'm glad that everything is looking tip-top shape. I'm going to go in and prep the skin. I am going to clip your hair back a little bit. I just want to get that hair out of the way. Perfect. I'm just going to come over here and clip that back. Excellent. Okay, so now that the hair is clipped back, I'm going to go in with a rice facial wash cleanser. This is a really nice gentle gel cleanser. Not only is it going to remove all of the makeup, but it won't dry out the skin either. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to foam that cleanser right onto the skin. Make sure that we remove any dirt and debris before we go ahead with our makeup application. And I have 2 different sponges if you'd like to choose. I have this kind of cheetah one or this star and moon. The cheetah. Yeah. Okay, so I just wet that a little bit. I'm going to go in and take that off. Just removing all of that cleanser. Okay. And I'd like to go in with a matching cream, which is a nail mucin cream. I'm just going to provide so I am going to go in with the Smashbox Always On Skin Balancing Foundation. This has hyaluronic acid. I thought it would be really nice with your normal to dry skin. And this is in the shade F30, and since you're quite neutral, I'm going to use about a pump. This has full coverage. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my foundation brush, and I like to use a brush with this particular foundation. I want to get a little bit more of a full coverage, and I can always go in and bounce it out with a beauty blender. I did take off my nails. Yeah, no. You know, Sheila actually does the nail art, and I let her practice with some just press-ons, and I find it a bit hard to work, especially when I do your nails later, so I hope you don't mind I took them off. Okay, so we're going to go in and buff that right onto the skin. And you have really beautiful skin. I do know that you mentioned the melasma that was bothering you. Okay. Okay, so after you had kids, you really noticed it more. Yeah, sometimes hormones can really change things in our skin, our hair, but all I would recommend doing is definitely applying SPF if you're going out daily, also under your makeup, and if you're going to the beach, just protect yourself with that. And if you want to cover it, then you can just add, I would just recommend maybe stippling, blending it out, all the product into your face, and you can set it with a little bit of powder, but you're going to naturally see textures and things like that through makeup, so I understand, but you can definitely choose a higher coverage in those areas if that helps you feel more confident. Okay. Now that we have the base done, I'd like to go into the concealer right now. I've been really liking here at the Cosmetology School, the Judy Doll concealer. I'm just going to pop a little bit under the eye. I'm also going to pop a little on the lid, and that can act as our primer. And I'm going to take our beauty blender and just blend that out under the eye. And that's going to give us that really nice soft airbrushed look. And I'm going to just take my hand and just blend that out. Just blending the concealer on the eyelid. Okay, good. I would like to stick with the liquid products first, and then we can move on to powders. This is going to be the Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury, and since you have the most beautiful glow, this is really going to just enhance and bronze up and just give that really nice soft rose gold glow to your skin while highlighting all of the areas such as the nose and the upper cheekbones. Okay. Yeah, isn't it pretty? It has like a really gorgeous champagne-y rose gold to it. And I'm going to go in, I'm going to buff that right into the skin so it just seamlessly blends in. Okay, and then I'd like to go in with the Rare Beauty Dewy Blush in the color Hope. months ago, and she gifted us all a blush. This is the Feeling Cheeky and Ex-Girlfriend. And I'm gonna go in with this color because it actually gives like this nice, almost, I would say, highlighty blush color. So it kind of does a 2-in-1. And it is absolutely stunning. Just adding a little pink to the cheeks. Gorgeous. And I also want to go in with a matte bronzer. I didn't really want to do too much bronzer. I just want to do a light dusting, and I didn't want to do any cream because I feel that the Pillow Talk and the Rare Beauty blush really just kind of give you enough color. I'm just going to add a sweep with the powder. Yeah. I'm just going to go in with this LA Color bronzer, and I'm just going to dust that really softly. Just dusting it super soft. Just giving that a little shape. Perfect. Okay, so moving on to your beautiful eyes, and really what's going to make this a soft glam look. I'd like to do something kind of cool toned but smoky, but not too overpowering, since we want to stay in that soft glam lane. And I think that this palette is perfect for that look. The Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette, and it just has the perfect combination of soft and smoky tones with some glitters, which is one of my favorite looks to do on a client. Yeah, super pretty, right? Yeah, I thought it would really go nice with your skin tone. Now, since we already primed your lids, I would like to work on the brows before I do the shadow, and I'm going to actually send this home with you. We have a bunch of these samples. They are the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit, and this is your perfect shade. I just want to quickly fill in any sparse areas. I don't want to go too overboard, just really keeping this in that soft glam family. Yeah. Okay. Also, would you like to pick your spoolie? I have black or I have pink. Pink. Mrs. Jones, do you want to see so far what I'm doing with the makeup? Okay. She's been looking. Sometimes I feel like she has binoculars. But she always knows what's going on in our classroom, so I can't complain. I've learned from the best. Okay, so let me grab the concealer. This is the same concealer I used under the eye. I'm going to pop that on my hand. And I'm going to take a synthetic brush and I'm going to pop that concealer just on the center of the eyelid. Get over here. Just going to act as a little bit of a base, and it's really going to make that shadow pop. And now I like to take this with my finger. That's why taking those nails off are important, and I'm going to just run that right in the middle. Perfect. And get a little bit more for the other eye. Excellent. And I'm just going to go back in with a fluffy brush and take that color tender again and just kind of sweep it and marry the two. Gorgeous. Now I'd like to move on underneath the lower lash line, and I'm going to follow the same principles as what we just did, but I'm going to actually go in with tender first, and I'm just going to kind of go on the outer thirds of the eye. Just grab a little more. Then I'm just going to flip that over, and I'm going to go in with the mesh color, and I'm just going to buff that all together, kind of just diffusing that and making it a little softer. And then I'm going to actually take that color Muse and do the same thing and just pop it right in the center, and it's just going to dance on the top and the lower lash line together, adding a lot of depth and dimension without adding too much smoke to the look, keeping it nice and soft. Yeah, I know you said that you were comfortable using lashes, so I'm going to add some individuals. I thought that this would be a really nice addition to the look, and I thought it wouldn't take away from the softness like a strip lash sometimes does. Yeah, okay, I'm going to pop that out. Okay, so I'm just gonna come in, I'm gonna just pop that. Perfect. Just get another one right there. Good. Just going to pop that on the end. And another one right there. Excellent. And we'll just let that dry. Yeah, these ones are actually magnetic. I love them because they require no glue, which is super nice. Just going to pop that. Just get another, just go kind of not quite all the way in, but just there we go, towards the inner corner. Okay, just right there. Perfect. Let's get one more. Let's just go right there. Excellent. It just kind of wakes up the eye a bit. I'm just gonna grab another spoolie. We'll stick with pink since you like the pink. And I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Sky High Mascara, one of my favorite drugstore options recently. at separating everything. Just look up for me. Yeah, nobody else uses these. We just use spoolies only to keep the products fresh for all the clients. Okay, great. Alright, so I'd like to finish off the makeup look by doing your lips, and I want to stick with something neutral to really bring together that soft glam, but also I'd like to use a liner and a long wearing lip color. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, absolutely. These are some of my favorite, the NYX Shine Loud. This is in the color Leave a Legacy. And that is the color, just super pretty, nice kind of neutral brown. Just lining the lips. Excellent. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Lip Lingerie in XXL in the color Strip Down, and it's a really complimentary to that lip liner. This one has a beautiful vanilla smell to it. So I have a pink or black doe foot applicator. Which one would you like? The pink? Okay, I thought so. I was making decisions. So I'm just going to pop that onto the lips. And this is going to last you quite a few hours. This is great if you do have an event to go to and you want to use a product that's not going to really just slip right off, but also not super, super dry out your lips. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's finish off the makeup look by setting it. I'm going to go in with the Morphe Jumbo Continuous Prep and Set Mist. It has some ceramides, just close your eyes, and antioxidants to really set that makeup and set you up for success if you were to go out on a date or to a wedding or any event that you need the makeup to last. Yeah, Miss Jones, yeah, we're all set. If you could just come over here and take a peek. Okay, let's take a look. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, and you know what? The lashes are completely symmetrical, nice and close to the lash line. You did a good job. Now, New York State, here she comes. Now this looks really good. Yeah. Now I like the slight overlining of the lips. It looks perfect. And not too much either. Yeah, and I did see that you were using your doe foot applicator, so okay. Yeah, just for hygiene, absolutely. Everything is good. I've been watching over your shoulder, and I said, I'm proud of that girl. Alright, yep, up to it. You got the manicure to do still. Alright, well, you enjoy. Okay, so we are all set to do your nails. I know you were in between a couple of colors, so let's get that nail down, and then I can prep your nails for polishing, okay? Good. Okay, so I know you were in between the pink and the purple polish. Did you have any preference? You're leaning towards the pink. Okay, let me go with the pink. You said you were going away next week, right? Alright. Alright, let me take a look at your hands. Alright, I'm just going to go in and take off any existing polish, okay? Just going to excellent. Right. Well, your nail beds look very healthy. Do you typically get manicures? Okay. Perfect. No, that's great. They look really, really good. I am going to push the cuticles back a little bit. I'm going to soak them with oil. I perfection. That's the top priority. Yeah. I do want to file just a tiny bit. Your nails, like I said, are in great shape, but I just want to clean it up just a tiny bit so this way the polish looks perfect. Okay, just the other hand. Excellent. Going to apply a little bit of cuticle oil. I'm going to massage that in and push them back. This way I can soften up any of the additional cuticles that we do want to remove. Alright, I'm just going to apply a couple of drops on each finger. I'm just going to smooth that in. Just getting that to penetrate the cuticles, which, if you haven't been soaking or in the shower or in the bath, they tend to get quite rough. Okay, and I'm going to take a cuticle pusher and I'm just going to push the cuticle back. And okay. Excellent. Okay, so I'm just going to use my drill bit. Alright, I just want to go in and buff the nail a little bit just to roughen up the surface and make sure that any ridges are going to be out of the nail, creating a nice smooth surface, okay? Yeah. Just the other hand. Excellent. We're just going to turn the water on a little bit and wash the hands. I'm just kind of releasing some of that oil off of the cuticle. And I'm just going to take the little brush, just clean under those nails. Yeah, you can take this home. It's actually a one-time use. Yeah, all of the files that we use here at the school are one-time use. And then things that have to be sanitized are sanitized. Okay, and just the other hand. smells. I'm just going to work that tension out. I'm just going to add a little bit more for the other hand. Okay, I'm just going to add a tiny bit more of nail polish remover just to get off any of that excess cream. And I'm going to go in with our base coat. And I'm just going to pop that all over the nail beds. Okay. Let that dry for just a minute. Alright, we're going to go in with the hang ten toes. Just going to pop that. Just get a little bit more. This is such a perfect color for you going away. Did you have this in mind for going away, or were you just getting a pampering service? That's so nice. I love that. Okay, let's have that dry. Okay, we're just gonna do one last coat to ensure that the opacity is at its fullest potential. Yeah, this is definitely vacation vibes on the nails. Okay. Just let that dry for a moment, and I can put a top coat on and you'll be all set to go. Just going to apply that last top coat. emailed to you. If you would like to fill it out, it's completely anonymous. I won't know, but it just helps me. If you have any tips or suggestions, I am an open book. Learning is my middle name. Okay, well, thank you again, and have so much fun on your vacation and your soft glam for the summer. Okay, bye. Hi there. How are you tonight? Welcome to the massage clinic. Tonight I am going to help you relax. How are we feeling overall? Mindset. Okay. Just relax, 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 relax. Just push your hair back a little bit, okay? Yeah, I just want to get those flyaways away from the face. Out, back. Just gonna get that shoulder.